On her first day at work, the scheming woman saw another woman secretly drinking milk. Claiming she was helping the CEO manage the company, she accused the woman of slacking off and tried to kick her out on the spot, but she had no idea that the woman she was targeting was not only an important employee, but also the CEO's wife's best friend. Turns out the scheming woman mistakenly believed that she was in a relationship with the CEO, unaware that he was a liar, because this company was actually built from the ground up by the CEO's wife. However, when her daughter was diagnosed with autism at birth, she had no choice but to hand the company over to her husband. She never imagined that after taking over, he would secretly get involved with another woman. Upon learning the truth, the CEO's wife brought her best friend back to the company, claiming she was there to clean up the toxic atmosphere. But as soon as she entered, she saw a pregnant employee drinking milk. Without hesitation, she announced her dismissal. Trying to clarify things, the woman quickly called the CEO's wife, but she was busy caring for her autistic daughter and didn't answer the phone. At the same time, the assistant called the CEO, who was completely confused. He had just left home, where his wife was taking care of their daughter, so how could she already be at the office? Little did he know, the CEO's wife, the assistant referred to, was actually the scheming woman with him. To deceive her, the CEO had claimed he built the company himself. Hearing that, the scheming woman insisted on joining the company, but he refused. Encouraged by her best friend, she went anyway, planning to act as the CEO's wife and help him manage the business. The moment she arrived, she fired the woman. While they were still arguing, an important client came in for a contract signing. Realizing who the client was, the scheming woman eagerly tried to secure the deal, thinking the CEO would praise her and hand the entire company over to her. Excited, she shoved the pregnant woman aside and dragged the client into the meeting room. The woman warned her again and again that the client had diabetes and couldn't consume high-fat or high-sugar foods, but the scheming woman ignored her completely and came in carrying a large bag of milk tea. The client's face immediately darkened. Trying to ease the tension, the woman told the client she had already reserved a restaurant, but once again, the scheming woman cut her off, insisting she would handle the meal arrangements, then dragged everyone away despite objections. Soon, she brought the entire group to a roadside stall. Seeing this, the client exploded with anger, but instead of apologizing, the scheming woman cursed him out. Infuriated, the client canceled the contract on the spot. The woman tried to call the CEO, but the scheming woman smashed her phone. Later, she learned that the deal she ruined was worth $50 million. Panicking, she immediately blamed the woman for everything, then ordered security to throw her out of the company. Not only that, she teamed up with her best friend and publicly humiliated the woman, accusing her of using improper means to become technical director, then pushed her violently to the ground. Seeing the woman start to bleed heavily, the scheming woman let out a cold laugh, saying it was karma, and threatened everyone nearby that anyone who dared call for help would be fired too. Just then, the CEO's wife finally arrived.